Hello, my Geminians. How are you? This is Dee from Constantly Focused Tarot, bringing you your How Does Your Person Feel About You reading. Now, my music keeps going on and off. It was playing just fine until I started this recording. And since I started the recording, I've had to start the music a few times. So we may have to go censor music today if it keeps cutting off, okay? So, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? If you haven't already checked out your love reading for April, please go ahead and check that out. And just looking at the layout here, while this spread is not going to resonate with all of you, it does kind of line up with your, hold on, oh, that was March. Okay, so for your How Does Your Person Feel About You reading for March, I wasn't looking for that one, I was looking for love for April, but seeing as I'm there, the title of that one was Releasing Burdens That Threaten Their Dreams. Okay, and your love reading for April, the title of that, I only remember the title. I don't remember, what I said in the video, okay? I can't find it. Why is that? Oh, here we go. Oh, the title for that one, I titled that Hot Passion, but be careful, don't get burnt. Okay? Now, with the love readings, I usually pull out 2 or 3 scenarios. So to see what all the scenarios were and which one resonated with you, you'd have to go back and look at those readings. The title I usually use is from the best out of the 3. I don't want to go putting negative titles up there that you guys wouldn't watch the readings, okay? But this one, I don't remember what the other 2 scenarios were in the love reading for April, but based on the title from March, for those of you that reading resonated for March, this one may also resonate with you as well, okay? So, my Geminis. So I've turned the camera down, laid them out so that you can see them and I don't have to fiddle around on camera. And I laid them out in advance because I had too many complaints that my shuffling took too long. But I will be shuffling the After Tarot confirmation cards on camera. Okay, Gemini, so how does your person of interest feel about you? And now this does not always have to be in a romantic sense. It can be any type of relationship, any type of soulmate relationship. Soulmate relationships also do not need to be in a romantic sense either. Soulmates come into your life to help you to grow, for you both to mutually help each other to grow and to learn, and they mirror, these relationships mirror aspects of yourself back to you, okay? That you may need to be conscious of. All right, so my Geminis, so how your person sees you or perceives you, you have the Judgment card. A lot of people have had the Judgment card this month and last month because we are all going through a time of transformation, okay? So your person sees you as one, you've gone through, or you're going through a transformation, you've gone through a growth spurt, a learning spurt, you've learned some lessons, and you've gone through that whole transformation phase and ready to take those lessons with you into the next phase of your life, okay? But also, this card also means that your person sees you as standing in front of a very important decision or judgment, whether it be a law case, a legal case, whether it be a decision or a judgment you need to make, Gemini, or a decision or judgment your person needs to make, because these energies can be vice versa, because this is a general reading and collective reading, and thousands of people watch these readings, okay? So I'm pulling out as many scenarios as possible from these, as I realize I have a lot of people watching these readings. Okay, what your person is thinking. So your person has a lot going on. They have a lot of arrows in the air, maybe a lot of projects going on, a lot of thoughts, a lot of activity. But as it pertains to you, Gemini, they may be feeling that both of you may be in a lot of back and forth communication, or they may want to communicate to you, they may want to reach out to you. With the love card here, I'll go back to that later on. It could also be that they may be love bombing you, okay, telling you how much they love you, how much they care for you. I'm pulling out as many scenarios out of this as possible. I hope I'm not confusing you, okay? So, because it can be slightly different for everyone who this resonates with, and it may not resonate with you at all. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. Okay, and what your person is feeling is the Fool in reverse. So this person either doesn't want to make a reckless decision or take any reckless actions without thinking, or they may have felt that they have taken some reckless actions, or have acted before they ran it through a filter, okay? And with the Judgment card here, that I am sensing with your whole spread here, now that I can see it all at the same time, someone may have some regrets here about some reckless actions that were taken, or words that were said, and they may want to apologize to you, Gemini. Okay. And also, the overall energy of the reading from Doreen Virtue is some of you are freeing yourself from a restrictive situation or unhealthy situation, okay? Or from a situation where you felt you were being controlled. Because it's time to take control of your life, Gemini. Okay, so some of you may already be going through that process. That may be the big decision you have to make here. Okay, or some of you may be going to go through that process. And also, another card here I have from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels is a reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And the Judgment card is also a card of rebirth. Okay, you can see that people are rising up out of the water. In the Rider-Waite version of these cards, they're actually rising up out of coffins. This is why they call it the rebirth. People who have gone through a death phase, not literally, but the death of something old that needed to die. You know, it may have been a way of thinking, a way of relating. It could have been an end to a relationship that needed to come to an end. It could be anything, okay? But this is a rebirth card. And at this time, someone can come back from your past, hence the reconciliation card, or also what's the other one? Or an issue, or an unresolved issue could come back from your past to be looked at, okay, or to be addressed. Okay, so let me set my timer. So that it keeps me on point when I start to waffle on too much. Also, the underlying energies I have here is the Star in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Two of Wands, and the King of Swords. Now, I use my intuition, okay, to decide how many of the cards from the bottom of the deck that I'll pull, if they relate to the story. And what I am picking up here is that the underlying overall energy, current energy of the connection is someone has lost their faith, someone needs to heal. Okay, they've lost their faith in the situation. They may not be seeing things as they really are right now. They kind of feel a little bit in the dark. Okay, and there's the Page of Cups here is, it could be because there is some immaturity here as it pertains to the emotional connection or the way that the situation was handled emotionally. Okay, so someone in this relationship, in this connection, is standing between two paths and has a decision to make. And you have the King of Swords here. So at some point, someone in this connection is going to take on this King of Swords energy. And this is someone that uses the sword of truth in his hands or her hands to cut away confusion and cloud and minutia, to get to the bottom, to get to the truth, and to resolve the situation. Okay, so there's strong Pisces in here. Okay, some of you may be dealing with the Pisces. There's also strong fire, strong Sag, and strong Aquarius. Okay, I'm finding it hard to speak. These energies are heavy. Okay, so what I can say so far is a decision is going to be made here, and I think that it will help to clear up the confusion either way. Okay, so because someone here needs to free themselves from something, some type of bondage. Is either this card is akin to the Eight of Swords, which is someone that is really debilitating themselves with their own negative thoughts because they're caught up in a cycle of negative thoughts in their mind. Okay, and that person can free themselves at any time from those thoughts. However, with the rest of the cards I can see here, I do not believe that these negative thoughts are I don't believe that they're not justified. I do believe that there's a reason here why you or your person is feeling trapped. I don't believe that it's just a figment of your imagination or their imagination. There is some energy here that's not great. Okay, your person's current action is, you have the Ace of Cups. I'm always so happy to see the Ace of Cups, but it's come up with the Magician in reverse. So some of you may be dealing with a Virgo or a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, I don't like to see the Magician here because on the one hand, it can be that there's a love connection here, but your person feels a lack of confidence. They don't feel as though they're standing in their power. They feel as though they've lost their power somehow to the relationship. Okay. However, I could go as far as to also say, that's for some of you, but for some of you, I could also go as far as to say that you may be being emotionally manipulated, Gemini, or your person feels they are being emotionally manipulated. Okay, and then the reason for that is You have the moon in reverse, so you've got strong Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer in here. You've got strong water in here, okay, with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So with the moon here, what I'm feeling is there was some confusion, there was fear, okay, but whatever it is going to come out, it's going to be revealed, especially with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the Seven of Swords in reverse, to me, looks like this magician may be coming back to you, maybe a Virgo or whoever it is, a Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, may be coming back to you to try and restore a situation and apologize, perhaps for some reckless actions or impulsive actions that may have not gone over well, okay? They may be coming back to apologize. See the Judgment, Seven of Swords in reverse. But whatever this is, where there was confusion, it will bring clarity, okay? Especially with this King of Swords here. There's a loss of faith in this situation. There was some type of emotional interaction that may have been a little reckless, or it could have been also that due to fear, maybe a decision needed to be made to move forward with something, but someone preferred to stay in their comfort zone where they felt familiar and wasn't willing to make that step forward, okay? So your person's current action, like I said, it does seem as though they may be communicating with you, they may be love bombing you and telling you how much they love you, and they're apologizing, maybe for some words that were said, or some reckless behavior or impulsive behavior, okay? This is coming out. This is with the moon in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is absolutely coming out one way or another. It's either they're going to communicate it to you, or you're going to see it on social media, or you'll receive an email or a text or a phone call or some type of communication. However, that's all very well and dandy, but I do not like this Magician in reverse. Like I said, it could be that the positive side of this is that it could be that your person may just have been lacking confidence, okay, and not up to par, not their usual self. That's a best case scenario. The worst case scenario is that this person may come back and say, I love you, and apologize, and they may mean it, but there's still something unhealthy here. It still seems to be in a form of manipulation to try and get their way, okay? And if this isn't your person, Gemini, it's you. But just remember, you have the card here, free yourself. So if you feel that this person is just trying to manipulate you emotionally, follow your instincts, okay? But that may not be the case. It may just be someone where there's fear there, they lack confidence, there's still a little bit in their ego. And ego doesn't always need to mean pride. Ego can mean when you're not really being honest. You'll find another way, that person can find another way to come to you, but they appear as though they're being really honest and sincere, but they're leaving some stuff out. Do you know what I mean? Out of fear, to protect their ego, to protect their pride, okay? But it does seem as though they do want to come back to you to restore a situation. They may tell you something, share something with you. There may be an apology. Okay, it may have something to do with something their action, something they did or said that didn't go down well. Okay, so my timer went off, so I better move along here. But there will be, for some of you, reconciliation either with this person or someone new. Okay, and your person's next action is the Ten of Swords. So this person is really, they're in anguish and pain. You guys may have broken up or had a falling out, and they are feeling a lot of anguish and pain behind that, okay? However, it's that her card has come up with the Five of Cups in reverse. So it seems as though they do have some hope. There is some hope, because now they're looking at the 2 cups standing and not at the 3 cups that have fallen. So it looks as though while they're grieving and they've gone through a lot of pain and anguish, they're still holding on to some hope here, but they're also still healing. They're also still going through a lot of pain, and that may be why the Magician is in reverse, okay? But you guys in this, the underlying energy of you guys in this situation, it seems as though you may have given up hope, lost your vision, lost your faith, and some of you may be standing in between 2 roads, 2 paths, and deciding which way to go, okay? And a very big decision. They're waiting on you to make a very big decision here, Gemini. Okay, so let's confirm some of these cards. Okay, the Judgment. This is how your person sees you. That you've gone through a rebirth, a transformation. You've learned your lessons from the past. You're coming out as a new you, Gemini. And you have a big decision to make. What is this decision? Is it to do with this relationship, whether you stay, whether you go? Okay, so you've got the King of Swords over here and the Queen of Swords over here. So there's some counterpart energy here that will bring balance into the situation. So how they see you is that you've set a bar, Gemini. You've set high standards. You've set a standard that you're not going to go below that standard of what your expectations are, because now this is a new you. You're reborn, okay? There's been a transformation within you, so you're not going back to what you left behind, because you've learned your lessons, you've grown. And now this is your new standard, Gemini, and you're not playing, okay? This is someone, you may be dealing with a Libran, an air sign also, a Libran, Aquarius, or Gemini. Oh, this is your card, Gemini. Also, the Queen of Swords. So this is so you. You've set your standards, you set your bar. This is a new you, okay? And you have a decision to make. The decision will be fair. It will be just. But you're not going to lower your bar of what your expectations are should you reconcile. For those of you that may have gone through a separation, okay? What your person is thinking. So there's communication, They may be love bombing you, Gemini. They may be sending you a lot of communications, telling a lot of talks. A lot of activity here. Yeah. Absolutely. I do believe they're love bombing you. They want to apologize. They want to make things right. They're telling you, or will be telling you, I love you, or communicating it to you in some way. You know, that I love you, and let's try and make this right and heal this situation, okay? Why is the Fool in reverse? Yeah. Because what they're feeling is that they feel that they made a decision not to move forward because they felt they were following their instinct, their gut instinct, not to move forward, not to start anything new. They felt that it was the best thing to do at the time. That's for some of you. Or for others of you, it could be that they were not following their instincts and their intuition, and they acted or said something out of haste. Okay. Okay, so why is the Ace of Cups and the Magician in reverse? Yeah, your person feels defeated. Oops, it was 2 cards. What's this? This is an oxymoron. Okay, so you've got the Magician upright confirming the Magician in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is they thought that they had everything under control, and you know, they had the power and everything under control to create things the way that they felt was the right thing to do, but they feel defeated and they've lost their confidence. But they do love you, Gemini. There's still love there, okay? But it seems as though they may have tried to do something. They may have been overconfident. They may have misused their power or what have you, and it came on top. Right now, they feel defeated. Whatever it was they were trying to manifest didn't work out. Okay? So what is it here that's going to be revealed? How many minutes are we? What here is going to be revealed? Because I'd like to pull a couple of additional cards for you, Gemini. Yeah. So there's definitely a loss of confidence here, a loss of enthusiasm, a loss of inspiration. Seems as though they were trying to get something started off the ground and it didn't happen. Okay, it fizzled out. And they're sorry. Whatever caused this, I do believe they're sorry, but still be careful. Still be careful because, like I said, the Magician in reverse, and especially with the Magician upright, someone here could have been, it could be either someone has lost their confidence or someone was abusing their power. okay, or did not use their power in the right way. They may be trying to control a situation, manipulate a situation, and something didn't work out here. I'm not going to confirm any more of these cards. Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, it looks as though a decision is going to have to be made here, but someone has got blindfolders on, Gemini. It's a huge decision. You've got the Lover's card, the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Judgment, the Page of Swords. It's nearly as though you still need more information. You still need, while the clarity is coming, you still need more information. You're not ready to take the blinders off yet. There is definitely a very strong love connection here, soulmate connection, okay? It could be that whatever is happening here is going to bring around a complete transformation of this relationship and connection, okay? But someone here still feels as though some information is missing. They still need to do some research. Yeah. I don't believe that you're going to be in a big hurry to just rush out and make a decision on this, Gemini. But there is strong, strong, strong connection here. Very strong connection. You are absolutely soulmates. Whoever this is, whether it be your spouse, whoever you're dating, your best friend, a family member, whoever this is, a work colleague, this is strong, strong, strong. Okay? And it could be that there may be a rebirth of a reconciliation of this situation, but someone needs to free themselves so they can stand in their power, because if you do reconcile, the relationship will not be the way it was before, that was making you feel hemmed in, trapped and restricted, where there may have been some emotional manipulation here, or someone abusing their power. Okay? Wow, 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 Gemini. I don't even know what I'm going to call this. Very, very strong reading. It wasn't all peaches and cream, but this is beautiful. But here, Gemini, your person sees you as standing your ground. You've set the bar. Your standards are high, and you're going to do what's best for you. Okay? Because this is a new you, Gemini. Okay? The old Gemini has gone. It's dead. Okay, the Gemini that felt trapped, okay, and fenced in or controlled or whatever it is, that Gemini is gone. There's a new Gemini has been birthed, okay, a new, better Gemini. Okay, let me see how many minutes. 33 minutes. I wanted to pull. Hold on, where are those? Let me see if I can pull one of these for you real quick. Thank you also. Oh, we got cut off. Oh, we've already got cut off. No, hold on. No, not yet. Another 5 minutes. Let me see if I can pull one of these for you for some additional guidance. I don't believe I did this for the other readings, for the how does your person feel about your reading, but there is some heavy energy here, so let me see if I can pull some additional guidance for you, Gemini. And please like the reading right now, as a matter of fact, while if you're still watching. Like, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. Okay, and then if you haven't watched the April and the March readings, go in and watch those. I've left the links all over the place, in the description box, in the comments. Okay, if you click on the bell below the video, you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Gemini. The heart chakra. Wow. The heart chakra. Let's see what that says. Healing begins. Wow. Healing begins. Okay. So if we get cut off, thank you all so much for joining me, and thank you for sharing my videos on your social media platforms. Please continue to do so, especially Facebook, because I'm not on Facebook, okay? And Instagram, Twitter. You can find me on there too. The only thing I have on Instagram and Twitter is really, it's just the link to my YouTube library and my website, okay? So, the heart chakra, that has come up a lot too. We're going to get cut off any minute, so hold on. I don't like this book. The index is not ideal. Okay, page 163. Okay, we've got 2 or 3 minutes, okay? So the heart chakra. The color is blue. The sound is hum. The gland is a thyroid. And the key words is I speak. So this is the... Oh, that's the... Sorry, that's the throat chakra. Okay, so the key color is green. The sound is yam. The element is air. That's your element, Gemini. The gland is thymus. And key words is I love. Okay. Parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between the mind, body, and soul, Gemini. To activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. Blue for peace, green for healing. Send this to everyone and everything unconditionally, especially whoever you've come to this reading for. Okay? Send this to everyone and everything unconditionally. This love will be returned to you for your own healing. Beautiful. And here you have healing begins. Let me see if I can find that before we get cut off. So yeah, this is about healing. Healing after transformation and moving on. Okay, either together or separately, but moving on in a healthy way. Healing begins. I can't find. Oh yeah, 127. Have we got cut off yet? We're gonna get cut off any minute. Release, heal, assistance, hope. The energies around you